What is that idea you've been keeping for months, maybe years? And what's really stopping you from launching it? Lack of money, fear of programming, not knowing where to start? The truth is, it's never been easier to turn an idea into a real business, especially with the entire backend integrated. Today, I'm going to show you step by step how to start from scratch and launch a website or a complete web application using only AI with authentication, payments, and everything working. This is definitely the easiest way to create a website in 2026. Deal? So let's get to the video. Before we start building, it's worth mentioning a very important point, the price. Horizons has become much more affordable because it was integrated into Hostinger's best-selling hosting plans. This means you don't need to purchase several separate tools to get started. The prices are very attractive. For those ready to turn an idea into reality with professional infrastructure, you already start with hosting included, the possibility of a free domain on the annual plan, and the entire foundation ready to launch your project online. In other words, instead of paying for a builder, hosting, domain, and separate integrations, you get everything with a single plan. This lowers the barrier to entry and makes it much easier for anyone who wants to validate an idea quickly. Well, let's get started. After clicking the link that will be down here in the description of this video, all you have to do is go to Horizons and simply type your prompt like this one. Create an online platform where students can sell summaries organized by subject. The site should have a homepage, user registration, and an area for uploading files. That's it. I'm going to send my prompt. Done. Once that's done, it starts working right away. Listen up. Great. I'm going to create a platform for selling summaries for students. Before I start, I need to clarify an important detail. Do you want students to be able to sell summaries or share summaries? So what happens here? The agent asks exactly what you want so that it can deliver the best possible result to you. What does this prevent? Rework, because if he doesn't know exactly what you want, he'll just make it up himself, and then, consequently, it won't be what you want. So when he asks you, you already define the scope right there, and automatically, he will take your idea and put it into action. Done. Then he continues with the questions. Perfect. To sell summaries, I'll present two options. One, online store recommended for a quick start. And two, custom build, more flexible. I chose custom build. And then he continues the conversation. I'm going to create a custom platform for selling summaries. Before starting, I need to activate the database and the API server so that everything works correctly. So notice that I have the step-by-step guide here. Everything is shown to me in a very transparent way, so I know exactly what it's going to create. Look, in just a few seconds it already gave me my draft, that is the base of my website. Let's move on to the next step now. Now I'm going to ask for the following. Make the design more modern, with vibrant colors, a prominent hero section, and user testimonials. So now I'm adding new items to my website. I start with the base, it builds the structure, organizes the layout, and adds the menus. From there, I can start improving and adding more things to my website. I'm going to add a hero section, a modern color palette, a testimonial section, updated components, animations, and effects. So it already shows me here what will be done and will already give me the result. You can see that it already shows me the color palette, the animations that will be used. Everything is here in a very transparent way. Alright, it's finished now and it already gave me the result. It's really nice, super functional, but I want more. I'm going to ask for the following. Add a section explaining how monetization works for those who sell summaries. Because this is a platform both for buying and selling summaries. So the person needs to know exactly what they're looking for or what they want to sell. Alright, with this step finished, it's time to turn this site into a business. And for that, I need to have a database. Until recently, I could integrate with Supabase, which is that famous database we're already used to seeing in other applications. But now, Hostinger itself has an integrated database. So look, when I click here on data, everything related to my site automatically appears here. Users, purchases, Stripe transfers, all the items that are part of my site, and also the summaries that someone might add here to sell. So everything appears here in my database. You can see that all the users are listed here. This is really cool because I have total control. All the data is here inside Hostinger. I don't need Supabase anymore to have all this control available. In just a single platform, I can create my website and still have the integrated database. Now that we know we already have a database available on the platform, it's time to integrate my website with a payment platform. And for that, I'm going to use Stripe. It's very simple. You just need to create an account. Then you go there, get your API key, and bring it here into the platform. And from that moment on, the artificial intelligence itself handles the necessary integration. And when someone clicks to buy or sell anything on your website, you'll receive it in your account. So you'll be able to monetize this without typing a single line of code. Before publishing to see if everything is really working properly, I want to show you some features that make our daily lives a lot easier. For example, if I want to edit any part of my site, I click here on Edit Content and notice that everything inside my site becomes editable. The only thing I need to do is click and make my change. If it's text, for example, I just come here, type what I want, and save it. So these specific edits end up making our daily routine much easier. And this doesn't just work for text. Let's suppose I want to change this image here. Just click on it. A little window pops up. Then I click here and I can import an image directly from my computer. So if I have a logo, for example, I can make that one change without having to redesign my whole site. Another cool thing, you can also preview to see how your site will look when it's opened on a cell phone, for example. So I have the option here, look, view on devices. So I can already see here exactly how my site will look when it's opened on a cell phone, for example. And here I have the desktop option. So all of this is designed to make your work easier. Now, if you want to add more integrations, you can do that too. See a button up here, integrations, then besides Stripe, if I click here on online store, I can click to connect it. And automatically, I'll create my little online store here. So everything becomes much easier when all these functions are integrated into the same platform. Oh, and if you want to take a look at your code, just click here on the tab. And automatically you have access here to all the code that was used to create your site, your app. So you don't need to worry. Besides previewing, you can edit the content by clicking here on this button. View the code or even monitor your database directly here inside Hostinger. Oh, and before publishing, it's always good to take a look to see how your site will look when it's opened in the browser. So you have the option here to open a preview in a new tab. Look, this is my site. So I have login, register, home, catalog. So my platform is here, ready to be used in case I want to buy or sell the summary. Once you're done editing, it's time to publish. To do that, just click here on the purple button, Publish. You can see that it's already publishing. When it's done, this message appears. Congratulations, your site is now live. You can use a temporary domain, or if you prefer, you can connect a custom domain to make your site easier to find on search engines and increase visitors' trust. So if you click here, you'll be directed to this page from Hostinger. You'll choose a domain. They will approve it, and from there you can start monetizing that idea that was only on paper before. Let's see if it's working. First, I'm going to log in. If I don't have an account, I need to sign up first. I'm already here on my site. Then I can explore the summaries. So if there's any summary listed, it will already show up here. Going back here to the main page, I'm going to start selling, so I need to enter my full name. If I'm going to be a buyer or a seller, I want to sell. And what will my password be? Done. I've logged in. Now I'm going to give a title here for the summary I want to sell. The title will be Mathematics. Summary of 8th grade classes. I'll select the subject Mathematics here. The price. It's going to cost, I don't know, 50 rays. And now I'm going to upload my file. Done. File attached. Just publish it. Look, summary published successfully. See that it's already active. I'll go back to the home page. Done. I already have 2 summaries here ready to be sold. And if someone wants to buy, let's simulate. I'm going to log out of my account. I'll log in again with another user. I'll choose my summary here. Global warming. I'll click on it. The option already appears here, so I can buy or add it to my cart. I'll buy it directly, and done. I'm automatically redirected here to the Stripe page to make the payment. When I complete my purchase, that money goes to my Stripe account and I can monetize using my website. Cool, right? So if you have an idea sitting on the shelf, it's not for lack of tools anymore. Here at Hostinger, everything is in the same place. To get started, just use my code that's down here in the description of this video to get 10% off. The link is also in the description and in the first pinned comment. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.